my channel, Nora, and all the other old ladies who bought Procreate on their iPads without knowing how to use it. Here's a quick, brief demonstration. You would click that little plus arrow. I picked the screen size just for simplicity's sake, and I will show you how to make a pumpkin, sort of. So here's your brush library. There's a whole bunch of things to choose from. I have not explored them all. I tend to go for the inking because it's a little bit more of a solid line. One of the inking brushes is more for calligraphy, I think, because when you drag and make a line, it kind of does a little curvy loopy-loops. I was trying to find that for a demonstration, but I couldn't remember which one it was. On the left side, where you just saw, is the size of the color that you're using. So you can make it thicker, thinner. That little square underneath it is also an eyedropper tool, but I'll get to that later. I am jumping ahead. And then right below that, that also has a little drag and drop line up and down. I do not click on this, but I'm going to tell you, it's just the opacity. Sometimes I click on it by accident and I make the opacity at 0%. I don't know what it is, if I have like fat fingers or something, but I do it all the time. Now we're coloring the pumpkin. You can actually drag and drop. I saw a bunch of people on the Instagram do this, so I knew it was possible. You just press and hold and then you drag it. But if the line is not solid, like if there is a break in this line, it will drag it to what it thinks the perimeters are, like so. So you have to fix it. Sometimes you don't always see it. It's not quite as obvious as this break here. But once you fix that and it's a solid line all the way through, it will listen to you and it will fill in that perimeter for you. And then here I'm trying to fix the line I broke. If I would have thought about it, I would have just pressed undo a couple times. But I didn't think about it. I was too busy thinking about the future. So I really do like the airbrushing. It's a lot like the Gaussian blur, which you would see on Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop. Probably. I don't really use Photoshop that much. I would also suggest making multiple layers every time you do something because I have not figured out a way to just undo one thing. For example, in like Adobe Illustrator, it kind of auto makes layers for you every time you make a new line, but this one I'm pretty sure you have to manually press a new layer. It's kind of easy to remember. It just can be frustrating if you color a lot and then you're like, oh, I don't like that one spot. You can't really just undo it. And if it like messes up, like if you want to erase a line, but it's you have the potential of erasing all of it. So just make sure you keep adding layers so then you're only affecting what's in that layer. Here you can insert a reference photo and there's no nudes, so good on me. There's my butt though. You can blame your son for that. God, who am I? Anyway, so I picked this photo of me and my grandpa because I thought we looked alike in this photo, and so I had it. And then if you click that little square underneath the, oh God, what the fuck is it called? This thing that I just moved, that up and down adjuster on the left of the toolbar. Underneath it is that eyedropper tool. I picked my lips because it was a nice pretty red color, and it'll match the colors of the pixels or whatever. You can actually match them really well. You can zoom in all the way to see the pixels individually and do it that way. That's how I made those beignets that I am not going to show here. But yeah, and then here, if you go to that little wrench and then canvas info, you can update the name and sign your name. Also, I actually don't do this on my iPad really. Some of mine are named, but most of them just say unnamed because it's kind of an extra step you have to do that doesn't really matter to me. I mean, it does matter. It matters a lot, just not really to me sometimes. Anyway, and you can share it like here. You can send it to your phone with AirDrop or whatever the hell you want to do. Oh, yep, nope, this is the end of the demonstration. I hope this helped some bit. So, wait, is this the end of the demonstration? I'm still going. Oh God, no, this is not the end of the demonstration. Anyway, see me adjusting the thickness of the brush. And then here I make the cutest little pumpkin that you've ever seen in your whole dang life. It definitely would make it on the top, like, achievement board of like an elementary school or something. I don't really demonstrate adding multiple layers very well, but I would highly recommend doing that if you're seriously drawing a picture, because it can be really annoying later on if you don't keep adding layers. And here I'm just showing you the different varieties that they show you of the paint colors, whatnot. Okay, cool. We are at the end. I hope this helped something. Okay,